Alright, I'm pretty sure you guys already know this by now, but Kyrie said that he wanted to be traded, which apparently blindsided LeBron. Which means that LeBron might leave next year for clearer waters. So this leaves the Cavs in a major predicament. If they trade Kyrie, then LeBron is gone next season for 100% sure instead of more like 90% sure. However, if they keep Kyrie, then LeBron still might leave next season. And then Kyrie has a player option in 2019. So if LeBron goes to the Lakers next offseason, then Kyrie might leave in 2019 because he'll be on a fringe playoff team. Sure, he'll be the alpha dog of the team like he wants it to be, but he'll be a Damian Lillard alpha dog. Sure, he would put up great stats, but his team wouldn't win that much. And after winning perhaps the greatest title and hitting one of the greatest shots in NBA history, I don't know if Kyrie will be content with that. So the best thing for the Cavaliers to do here, at least in my opinion, is to completely retool. Trade everyone. They have one of the highest payrolls in the NBA, with aging players, bad contracts, and just a terrible defense. They just need to rebuild. It's what the Sixers have been doing, it's what the Bulls are doing, it's what the Kings are doing, it's what basically every other team in the league should be doing, etc, etc. The Cavs most likely won't get another star that will help them as much as Kyrie did, and they couldn't find any good offers for Kevin Love. Now, in an ideal world, the Cavs could trade Kyrie for Markelle Fultz or Ben Simmons, or anyone of the like, a young promising star. Then after that, they would be able to trade Young for some more young promising players, and that would convince LeBron to stay, and then they would dominate for the next few years until he retires. Unfortunately, that probably won't happen, so the Cavs have some tough decisions up ahead. Do they let LeBron walk? Then what about Kyrie? If both of them leave, all you'll have is Kevin Love, who's a free agent the year after Kyrie can opt out of his contract. If he goes to another team, then you have no quality players unless you land some through the draft. So if Dan Gilbert doesn't want to be the next Chris Cohan, click the I for more info, he'd better make some trades. The more the better, even if that means trading LeBron James. Alright, this first trade, it will get Kyrie to the Spurs, which he wants to go to, so he can be in the exact same situation that he is now. Yeah. But anyway, if this trade happens, the Spurs of course get Kyrie Irving, and the Cavaliers get DeJounte Murray, a promising young guard, one of my favorite guards in the 2015 draft, or 2016, I forgot which one it was, but one of my favorite ones. Then they also get Danny Green, one of the best at what he does, and then they also get LaMarcus Aldridge, that pick and pop beast, who even though he's 32 years old, can still go off for 40 points any given night. Now this trade might convince LeBron to stay since he's getting his old buddy Carmelo, and if this trade happens, then Love has to leave for perhaps a quality point guard. Maybe he goes back to Minnesota for Jeff Teague. Of course that'd be made later in the season, but still, that would be cheesy. Jimmy Butler, Karl-Anthony Towns, Kevin Love, Andrew Wiggins. That's nice. Now, Cavs fans won't like this trade, but it's pretty decent. It's not too bad. The Cavs get a veteran point guard, and they also get a young prospect in Justice Winslow, who is a defensive beast, and when his offensive game gets up there, he can be a very good player in this league. And of course, he get Kyrie. They would have Kyrie, Waiters, James Johnson, Bam Adebayo, and also Hassan Whiteside. That's a pretty good lineup. Top 4 in the East, top 3 in the East? Perhaps so. Now, both of the guys that are being traded are high-volume scorers, but bad defenders. The Cavs get Wiggins back, who they drafted in 2014 or 2015, I don't remember which one. And he's also a 21-year-old small forward who averaged 18 points last season. I think he averaged 20 points last season. And he gets to train under LeBron James, the greatest small forward in the game. Yeah, that's a plus for the Cavs right there. Now, the Timberwolves, instead of, having to build with that 21-year-old, they get a 25-year-old with finals experience against the Warriors 3 times in a row. That just might be able to take them to the next level. They'd have Kyrie, Wiggins, and Karl-Anthony Towns. That is a killer lineup. Now this trade is what I've been seeing a lot by experts and stuff. I had another Suns trade, but that's not as good as this one. So it's a 3-team trade with the Knicks, the Cavs, and the Suns. Whereas the rookie that they chose with the 8th pick in the 2017 NBA draft, Frank Ntilikina, I don't know if that's how you say it, but I like saying it like that, and a pick to the Suns. Then Kyrie goes to the Knicks, and then Eric Bledsoe and Carmelo Anthony both go to the Cavs. In this situation, the Suns would get Frank Ntilikina, Devin Booker, and Josh Jackson all on the same team. That could be a very good core in the next few years. The Knicks, of course, get Kyrie. They would have Kyrie to Porzingis a lot. And then, of course, if Melo and Bledsoe go to the Cavs, then LeBron might just stay for, the next few seasons. Now this one is a bit of a stretch, but if the Nuggets can get a core of Kyrie, Paul Millsap, and Nikola Jokic, they will be a very entertaining team to watch next season. Now for the Cavaliers, they will get a solid guy in Wilson Chandler. Then they'll get 2 young prospects. They will get Jamal Murray, who's a very good guard. I think he can develop into something good, something special. And then Juan Hernan-Gomez, who many people don't know, but he did drop 27 points one game coming off the bench in his rookie season. That's something. Now, Cavs fans get a little bit mad at this. I asked one Cavs fan about this, and then he said, no, the only way we're trading for Kyrie is if they give us Giannis Antetokounmpo. And, of course, we all know that's not happening, but I still think this trade is good if some people don't think so. I mean, the Cavs get a quality scorer in Chris Middleton, and they also get a decently young guy in Malcolm Brogdon. And if the Bucks decide to give up Thon Maker, that would be even better, because this dude says he's going to be the future MVP, and that type of confidence you always want on a team, especially from a young guy. That would be good for the Cavs. Now, for the Bucks. If Jabari Parker gets healthy, then a core of Kyrie, Giannis, and Jabari Parker, that would be scary for the few years next to come. Now, I know a report came out saying that LeBron wouldn't waive his no-trade clause no matter what next season, but I don't think that LeBron is the type of guy to do that. Just to walk in free agency and let his team get absolutely nothing back in return. And of course, reports are just rumors. They may be true, they may not be true. So, I'ma just go with the assumption that it might happen. Now, of course, the best case scenario is that the Cavs get Bledsoe and Melo, which convinces them to stay. However, if that doesn't happen and they end up with like Middleton and Brogdon, then LeBron is gone. So, let's go over some trades, just 2 so I don't trigger too many Cavs fans. Alright, this trade will be getting LeBron to the Lakers prematurely, and the Cavs are actually getting something back in return. They get 4 quality young players, with only 1 on an expiring contract. And I know that some of you are saying that LeBron is the best player in the world, this is not what he's worth, but if the Cavs get desperate enough, the Lakers just might be able to pull this off. And the Lakers, if they are able to pull this off, that may just lure Paul George to the Lakers. Like I said before, it's hard to trade for the best player in the world. Now, I don't know if the Sixers are willing to give up that many players just to get one guy on an expiring contract, but the guy we're talking about is LeBron Raymond James. So, whenever that dude is on the table, there's always a possibility that people are going to sacrifice a lot just to get him. Now, the Cavs, of course, they get Ben Simmons, Dario Saric, Robert Covington, a bunch of good young players, and of course, the 76ers, they get LeBron James. He will be able to tutor Markelle and Joel Embiid, at least for one season. And hey, he might trust the process and he might stay. Then that's a huge plus for Sixers. Now, Kevin Love, let's say that both LeBron and Kyrie are traded, and Kevin Love is the only one left in 2019. He'll be surrounded by a bunch of younger, developing players, and he'll be out of place as a slow, injury-prone, 31-year-old big that doesn't do all that much. He'll likely walk in free agency unless the Cavs trade him sooner than later. Of course, he doesn't have that much trade value because he doesn't really fit into this style of today's NBA, but I'd just say get some young players and some picks for him, and then that'll be pretty good. Alright guys, we made it. We're at the end of the video. And now that you've heard all that I've had to say, all of my ramblings and all my thoughts, leave down your opinion in the comment section below. I want to hear it. If you're a Cavs fan, if you're a Bucks fan, if you're a Lakers fan, if you're a Warriors fan, I just want to hear. I just want to know what you guys think. Was this a good idea? Should they trade LeBron? Will LeBron be traded? Is Kevin Love able to be traded for at least a young player in a draft pick? Will Kyrie leave? Will they keep him? All of that good stuff. And with that all out of the way, I'm gonna see you guys next video.
Pass me the rock and I'm shooting. Give me the rock, we not losing. I know it's room for improvement. Why they hate Phil Jackson? I'm with my posse, we racking. Put on for my team, made it happen. LeBron James, I'm the captain. Got me in my zone, I'm snapping. LeBron James, I'm the captain. Got me in my zone, I'm snapping.